Well, investigators are still working to determine what motivated two teenagers to kill three people at an Islamic center in San Diego.
Authorities say that they met online. They left behind a 75-page document describing anti-Islamic and anti-Semitic beliefs. And now 2 days later, some staff and community members are returning to that center for the first time as a memorial outside continues to grow. 3 men were killed, including a security guard who fired back at the suspects.
They are the reason all over 140 of us made it out alive.
You believe that?
I know that for a fact. I know that in my heart.
The shooting being investigated as a hate crime. The gunmen were found dead from self-inflicted gunshots in a car just a few blocks away.
And although the attack happened outside of an Islamic center, the writings from those shooters are concerning to a whole lot of groups, too.
And WLWT News 5's Daisy Kershaw speaking with faith leaders tonight about the worry it's creating here locally and all across America. Really, Daisy?
Mike, members of the Islamic and Jewish communities here in Cincinnati say hate speech is something they see far too often, saying even when it stems from online content, the influence can be devastating in the real world.
A place of worship should be the last place where a person should feel unsafe.
The nation is mourning after an attack by 2 teenagers at a San Diego mosque leaves 3 dead, including a beloved security guard. Khalid Tourani is the executive director of the Council on American Islamic Relations in Ohio.
We want to pay tribute to the hero, an American hero, Amin Abdullah, who was the armed security guard at the mosque who paid with his dear life to protect those children.
Details from the investigation show the 2 teen suspects left behind hate speech directed at several groups, including Islamic and Jewish people. Local places of worship are taking action out of caution.
We are working with different police departments throughout the state of Ohio. We know also that the first line of defense for the mosques are the mosques themselves and the armed security guards placed at the mosques.
In Blue Ash, Rabbi Yisrael Mangal says they're also continuing to work closely with local police.
The reality is we do have to be more vigilant. We have a wonderful, wonderful police force all around the Greater Cincinnati. We have to look to them for guidance.
The ongoing dangers of hate speech also top of mind for attorney Rula Alouche with the Council of American Islamic Relations.
Members of our community have been attacked to the point where they've lost their lives as a result of the rhetoric around us. When we allow Islamophobia to run rampant, it's a problem and we need to address it. We shouldn't have to live in fear.
CARE is a nationwide organization. I'm told this week the Ohio chapter is hosting leadership from mosques across America to talk about resources with the Department of Homeland Security. They'll have officials here and also national security experts. Reporting live tonight, Daisy Kershaw, WLWT News 5.